Hi, this is tkviperTech, and today I'm going to talk about this mini wireless LAN router that I got here in Japan. It's made by Elecom and Logitech. It's called Skylink. It's very fast at 300 megabits per second. It's got JB and Draft N support. It says Shimple, simple, Musen wireless LAN router. It's made for smartphones and game consoles like the PSP and Nintendo DS. It has a hardware switch to go between router and AP access point mode. If you look at the device, it's very simple, and it's very small compared to the iPhone 3GS. You can see it's much shorter, just a bit wider, maybe a quarter of an inch or less, and just a bit thicker, but not much, and it's a lot lighter than the iPhone 3GS. But even though it's so small, they've managed to fit 4 Ethernet ports back here, so you can connect your older scanners or printers to it using LAN cables and 2 other ports for your computers. Okay, here I got my computer, my MacBook Air, connected using this LAN cable that goes into this Ethernet to USB adapter, and the USB goes into my MacBook Air because the MacBook Air doesn't come with a LAN port built in. Another good point about this router is that it consumes very little power, which means you can power it using your computer's battery source. And that's what I'm doing here. I got a USB cable that runs all the way here and goes into the MacBook Air, and that powers this thing up. You can also use the the included power adapter. Very thick here, so it's very bulky, not good to take with you on a trip. Okay, or you can power this up using one of these adapters that come with your iPhone cases. You just plug in the USB side here, and this goes into the wall, and you're set. And it's much thinner than the included adapter, so that's also another option. But I just like to power it with my computer if I'm traveling. In a lot of hotels in Japan, you can't get Wi-Fi in your room. They give you like a LAN cable and that's it. So if you have more than one computer, more than one device, you can't use them all at the same time. Okay, so this is definitely a very good option. You can connect many computers to it using LAN cables or Wi-Fi. So for your iPhones or your iPod Touch or your iPads, they don't have LAN ports, so Wi-Fi is the only solution to access the internet. So if you're in a hotel without Wi-Fi, then you're basically screwed. So definitely, I recommend having this with you. You can take it anywhere. It's so small. Okay, so another good point is that if I'm connected, if the power is drawing from the computer, I can take this whole unit and move it around my house. You know, I can take this whole local network with me anywhere. So I can put it in my living room, connect the computer to a nice set of speakers or a nice set of guitar amps, and then I can play all the instruments on my computer inside GarageBand, which is a software for making music, and it comes with every Mac. I don't like to use piano controllers like this because I don't play the piano, and of course I don't want to use the keyboards to control the sounds. I play the guitar, so I want a guitar fretboard controller, and you can't get those unless you're willing to pay a few thousands for them. So I made an app for the iPhone and iPod Touch, and it's called MIDI fretboard controller, and basically it's a MIDI guitar, bass, ukulele, banjo, shamisen, and sitar controller. Okay, so I'm connected to the router using Wi-Fi, and then of course the router is connected to my computer using the LAN cable for maximum performance because it sends the signals the fastest using a LAN cable. Okay, and on my Mac I just have to run this DS MIDI Wi-Fi server, and that will let my iPhone communicate with any software running on my Mac that accepts MIDI signals like GarageBand. And in GarageBand, I just select the sound that I want to play with, and then I can just step away, walk around the room with this. I can play it, anywhere within the range of this Wi-Fi router. That's like 20 meters or 60 feet. I It controls pitch bending and velocity. It's, you know, softer like this. And, you know, if you want to change sounds and use one of the included sounds in GarageBand, it comes about, you know, 70 or 80 sounds. Then you can do that, and it has some really wicked synth sounds. So that's pretty cool. And also, you can also use the controller to input notes into Guitar Pro 6, which is a music notation program. You know, it lets you write down your ideas into standard notation or guitar tabs. Okay, just click on Sound and MIDI Capture, and tap on Record when you're ready. And anything you play on your iPhone will be captured into this program at real-time speed. So let's check it out. And there you go. And then you can play it back. Tap the space bar. Okay, so that's going to let you write your songs very quickly. Instead of having to input those notes using the number pad, the numbers, just play them on your guitar app here, this MIDI fretboard, and everything you play will be kind of converted into standard notation for printing and emailing to your friends or sharing with people online. So that's a nice point. This thing is portable. You can bring it with you. It gets powered by the computer. Don't need to be near a wall, power outlet to use it. Okay, so if you don't have a wireless router, you're looking for one, and you live in Japan or can get your hands on one of these, I definitely would recommend this Elecom Logitech Skylink. It's very cheap as well. It's 4,200 yen. That's $42, and that's half the price of a regular wireless router that you can run up to $120, or at least $80. Alright, so thanks for watching. Please rate, leave a comment, and subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends about my channel and about my iPhone app. And that's it. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye.